He ran away to corner, started calling down and breeze blocks. Na 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 na. Shatters in, feet is screaming again. Other kisses alone, a set of fools go. Na 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 na. Do you know where the wild things go? They go along to take your money. Na 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 na. Rather than a breath is all I see. My love, love, love. La na na na. And I told, the fears grip me, but here I go. Z-Man in the push. Okay? We're going to talk about the news. Thank you, everybody, for joining. If you're watching the video, this is a special first-person shooter view, or I guess, no, all right, like a Fortnite aiming view.
It's like a POV shot.
Yeah, like a POV shot. This is basically what I see. A lot of people... A lot of people are like, "What's Zach's angle?" They're like, "What's Zach's angle here?" So, this is precisely my angle. I forgot. I didn't set up the punches. There's no punches. Pretend that's a punch sound. Pretend all those are punches. Yeah.
Sick. That was good, by the way. The breeze blocks.
Oh, thanks.
Were you actually singing the words?
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
Damn, I couldn't understand you just as much as I can understand how they say it in the actual song, so you did a great job.
Exactly. I've been working, I was, actually, it was just on my drive. I was thinking, maybe I'll open up with a song. And then I was thinking about that song, and I was like, do I have a good impression of that? And then basically what I do is I just clog my nasals when I'm singing.
Yeah.
And I told the bears grab me, but here I go.
Yeah.
I'm on hand, I ain't your mouth.
Dude, you might be breeze blocks.
I'm gonna go as breeze. No, dude, I dress up as a normal guy to the Halloween party, and everybody's like, "What are you?" It's like, I'm breeze blocks.
I'm clearly. It's like, isn't it obvious?
And they're like, "What do you mean?" It's like, hold on. She bros his call. She
And they're like, "Oh yeah,
yeah." Being an impressionist must be pretty good for Halloween. Welcome everybody to the preseason finale episode. Yeah, I suppose that might come as a little bit of a surprise to some of you. We are concluding the Z-Man and the Push, the official McDonald's podcast season. And we'll be reining in a new era to the same amount of people.
But maybe this will turn things around.
Perhaps. So the season finale will be a nice special treat. I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope it goes well when we do it. And as for now, how about let's just talk about some news. Everybody wants to know what's going on in the news. And then how about we talk about our days, sure, normal podcast stuff, but why not reflect on some of the things that we've done as Z-Man and the Push, the official McDonald's podcast?
Take a look back.
I'm just realizing now that I forgot to do that on all of those, and now I might have to go back and edit. And
Damn it.
All right, note to the editor, Zach. Make sure to cut those out. Okay. Hopefully that'll spark something in me.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about some news that we already know about, or that we've maybe seen. Israel has declared its siege on Gaza a genocide through Freudian slip.
Whoa.
Have you seen that?
No.
This one girl took it, because you know how South Africa is taking them to the International Court for Genocide?
I had no idea.
They are. And in a testimonial, there was this younger girl. I don't know how old she is, but she was like, I'm appalled that you would compare this to the Holocaust. Don't compare other genocides to this one. And then the crowd goes, and then she's like, oh. And then she's like, I. So that was pretty crazy. And then apparently now the ruling is that they will not be throwing out the case.
I see.
because I think that was what Israel was going for, was throwing out the case because there's no case there.
Yeah.
And the ruling as of either today or yesterday was that we will not be throwing this out, that we will be investigating this.
Good call, I guess.
Now, here's my question, okay? International Court, is this going to be like one of those trials that takes a year to complete? Because let's just look, you've deemed it worth looking into that they're committing a genocide currently.
Yeah.
Don't you think that maybe we should wrap this up within a week just in case it is a genocide? Because in that case, we could stop the genocide.
You would think. You
Yeah.
would think we kind of expedite this process here.
Yeah, this one kind of just seems like of all the cases, this is one that should be expedited. Look, I'm no court expert, and you know what? Honestly, maybe it is going to be expedited. Maybe they'll have an answer tomorrow.
Maybe.
You know, I have no idea.
That would be cool.
But I just think that maybe, like, don't take the weekend off, I guess, is what I'm saying on this. If you're a lawyer or if you're a judge and you just saw a trial for a potential genocide,
Yeah.
do not say, yes, it's Friday.
Yeah, sorry,
Get the
pal.
week.
You're working for the weekend.
Like, you should honestly, I'm sorry, be working until the case is closed. Like,
Yeah.
I'm talking minimal sleep. You're eating while in the court. Like, we should
Takeout,
really
Chinese
figure
takeout.
this out.
Yeah.
Okay? That's, okay, so that's my take on it. What's your take on it?
I mean, I don't think it's going to be expedited because I don't think genocide is really open and shut kind of thing, you know? I think
You think they're going to have to look at a lot of evidence?
I assume so. I mean, it's a pretty bad thing to be said I did a genocide, you know?
Right.
So that they want to make pretty darn sure, I assume.
Right.
But I mean, I'm not a judge or lawyer, so I don't know what goes into, and I'm especially not an international court judge or lawyer. So I'm not exactly sure what goes into it.
I'm imagining that the whole, like, they hire basically Saul Goodman. Like, Israel is hiring Saul Goodman. And he's like, well, what is a genocide? Let me ask you this, jury. Do you like your neighbors? I don't know, just doing some shit like that, and then he plants something on the prosecutor.
Oh, yeah.
And the prosecutor has like a meltdown, and then yeah. So that's probably how that's gonna go. All right, moving on. Other international news. Pal World is sweeping the nation. This crazy game that is exactly like games that you've already seen, but a little bit different. And different in exactly the way that we've been fucking asking for. Look, okay? I'm going to be honest. When I first played this game, it has, as you know, and maybe I've talked about it on the podcast a long time ago, I played Ark for a little bit, for a few weeks. And I thought it was pretty fun, but there was something missing. And I think this game fills in all of those gaps.
Oh,
I
yeah?
wanted it to be more Pokemon-esque. I wanted it to be more like this.
Is it awesome?
It's, tell you the truth, for a game that's still like, you know, what is it? Like is it alpha or open access or what, early access or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Pretty damn good so far. So far, so good. I'm pretty happy with it.
Hell yeah.
I almost feel like I want to stop where I am and not progress further in the game and just start a server with friends and then like do it all and then progress further in the game.
Yeah.
But there's like a bunch of shit about how it's the multiplayer is not very good right now. So then I'm also like, well, I guess I'll fucking play by myself. But anyway, why did I bring up Pal World? Well,
Because
sweeping
it's
the nation.
the nation.
And a lot of accusations of plagiarism from Pokemon models. And let's be honest, folks. You look at some of these, and boy, do they look Pokemon-esque.
Well, how creative can you get, you know? Like,
Yeah, and honestly, you got to think about it this way. Pokemon is successful, okay? They had a certain style.
Yeah.
Name us, and you know they replicated that style, sort of.
Yeah.
Does that make them bad? Not per se. Now the issue comes in where they start to look at the models and they break down the models and see that it's like a perfect scale represent like similarity. And there's something weird about modeling where even if you stretch it out or something, if the proportions are the same, it's very clear that it was plagiarized.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know. All I know is they aren't Pokemon. Sure, maybe there's some striking similarities, but they're not Pokemon, and I'm going to choose to be happy with it. Does that make me a bad guy? Does that make me, you know, a little shithead because I'm just going to let them get away with plagiarism? No, because Pokemon can handle that, okay? I don't need to defend Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then worst case scenario, Pokemon comes and says, this is fucked. You have to scrap all these, give us a bunch of money for this, whatever. I either get my money back, or number two, we get all new artwork, all new guys, and then it feels like a brand new game.
Yeah, and you know what? Maybe this will push Pokemon to make a game in the same vein.
Well, I think
a massive multiplayer MMO kind of style game.
Well, it's not MMO. It's like Minecraft multiplayer, basically, where you can make a server and have people join it, and they have a character in that server.
Gotcha.
It's like that kind of multiplayer.
Interesting.
Yeah, but there's also like public servers that you can join.
Mm-hmm.
So if you knew how Ark worked, it's like it works exactly like Ark.
Oh.
But still. I think Pokemon, the closest they came to this was Arceus.
Of course. And
I think that's as far as they could go in terms of Pokemon. Because in this, I mean, you're killing the guys and then they lay there dead and you like harvest stuff from them. And then you make all of them work for you, like do labor for you.
Sheesh.
Yeah, let's just say I think Arceus was as good as they're going to get, and they need to keep making games like that.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, I don't think I'm interested in playing any new Pokemon games that aren't styled like that.
Word.
Yeah. All right, any other comments on that?
No.
Okay. How about we talk about Mr. Beast?
What about him?
Man, you don't know anything about what's going on in this world, huh?
I'm sorry, dude. Actually, I have one news story that I learned about.
Do you want to do that one first and then talk about Mr. Beast, or talk about Mr. Beast first?
Sure, let me have a go around.
Sure.
I learned about this rapper called Rio something.
Rio de Janeiro.
Something like that. I kept seeing all these videos and they kept saying like training to free Rio, and it would be like somebody doing something ridiculous. Well, most of the time it would be a Grand Theft Auto video because I started playing Grand Theft Auto again.
Like, just 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I played the story mode all the way through this past week. It was very fun again. But anyways, I've been seeing these GTA videos that say like getting ready to free Rio. And then I saw this video of a kid in his apartment, and there's a cop car parked in the apartment complex, and he was flipping it off, and he kept saying fuck 12 free Rio, but he was like a 7-year-old kid who was like obviously like it was a nicer apartment complex.
Okay.
So obviously it doesn't care about this Rio guy.
Right.
Anyways, this Rio guy is a rapper, and he went to jail in I think 2018 or something. And before he went to jail, he released a song called Last Day Out, because this other rapper released a song called First Day Out.
Okay.
And he kind of like blew up from that. So then this guy did this kind of like the same thing, but backwards. And so now everybody's like, because he blew up from it. And so now everybody's saying like free Rio, because it was a real good song, I guess.
But didn't you say that song came out in 2018?
Yeah. I don't know why I have no idea
So
why it's
6 years ago he made this song, and it's just now becoming like a big thing, or
I don't know. I don't really understand it. I just find it very funny. This Free Rio trend.
All around me are familiar. No, never mind.
Okay.
I was gonna say I was gonna try to make a parody and then go into I find it kind of funny. Remember when you said I find it kind of funny?
Yeah.
And in that song he says I find it kind of funny. I kind of find it sad.
Yeah.
Kind of find it sad. Kind of find it sad.
Anyways.
Yeah. I'm trying to make a joke. Like, the point of the news is to make a joke about it. Make a joke about it.
Is Free Rio like the bird from the movie Rio? Because birds is already free, dog. Unless they live in the zoo.
Or the cage.
Or the cage.
Yeah, let Rio out the cage. Let him flap his wings.
You ever seen that movie?
He made a good song. No.
Me either.
What about is Rio Israel or Palestine?
Free Rio? Are you saying free Israel?
Yeah, okay.
Do you think if Israel does get committed of genocide or whatever, do you think they will start making shirts that say free Israel?
You know what? Put that on your 2024 bingo card, baby.
Yeah.
Everybody at home, put it on your Z-Man and the Push 2024 predictions bingo card. The Zionists will make a free Israel.
Or like the old Free Wheezy shirts. They make a like free Izzy shirt.
I have a joke. Yeah, free Izzy is funny. Start calling it Izzy. I have a joke that I want to make right now, but I think I'm probably gonna have to cut it out. All right, so in other news, Mr. Beast is signing like a deal.
You want to try that again?
In other news, Mr. Beast is I think signing a deal with Amazon for like $100 million or something for a show.
Oh wow.
Can we stop? Can we stop watching Mr. Beast? Can we like all collectively like kind of just decide together to stop watching Mr. Beast? Like, is that okay? Can we do that, everybody? Everybody at home. How about we all decide to stop watching Mr. Beast? Have you ever seen a picture of that guy smile? He doesn't smile with his eyes. You know, one of the first signs of a psychopath is somebody who doesn't smile with their eyes. You know the girls with the crazy eyes too?
Yeah.
There's a reason they're crazy eyes, and it's because they're not smiling with their eyes, man.
Yeah.
They're I guess it's probably a sexist thing that we just attribute that to women, but
guys
Mr. Beast is a perfect example of what it looks like on a man, and it's less scary and more unsettling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is we need to shut this guy the fuck down, okay? Mr. Beast will not stop until he's the richest man on the planet. How much what do you think Mr. Beast's net worth is? I'm going to look this up, but what do you think it is?
Fuck. I don't even know. What's like a big net worth?
Oh, that's it.
What is it?
It's only 500 million. I guess I expected it to be more.
I guess that. I was going to guess 400 million. But
do we think that at this rate Mr. Beast will ever reach the highest paid?
No, absolutely not. The highest paid person?
No, the richest person in the world.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Not a chance, dude.
Wait until he buys Saudi Arabia for $1 after he starts with $1 and flips it up to buy Saudi Arabia.
He trades a paperclip to Saudi Arabia.
I turned one paperclip into Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Now that's
That
a
would be a
video that
hit.
I'd watch.
That would be a hit.
And then at the end, he's like, all right, now what? What would you do if you were the owner of Saudi Arabia?
I wouldn't take less than a global organization such as Apple, Meta, Tesla.
Okay.
If I owned Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is what I'd do. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
First, I ban Mr. Beast
Good call.
videos. No. What I do is I hire like a whole army. I'm talking like a crazy fucking army. Okay.
Of mercenaries?
Perhaps, or maybe just my local army, depending on if they'd be okay with that. Because they're personally defending me. And what I do is I become a dictator.
Mm-hmm.
I figure that out. I figure out a way to do it to where I'm total, like my word is law.
Yeah.
And then what I do is I make us pump a bunch of oil, as we do. I mean, that's kind of what we do in Saudi Arabia. And what I do is I say, we are selling it for $0. You all are going to go home with nothing in your pocket, but you're going to keep working. Otherwise, I'm going to fucking obliterate this place. Okay? So we sell all of the oil. We just keep cranking out oil for $0. And that is the law. You have to. And then I get on a ship and I go into the ocean and I go into my cabin in the ship and I have a gun in my mouth and I'm waiting for somebody to invade.
I thought you meant what would you take a trade for it? Like if Mr. Beast was doing this video, like what your trade would be. Like, yeah, sorry.
You know, that's why your answer didn't make sense to me at first.
Gotcha.
This is a classic misunderstanding here.
Boy, was it.
Yeah. Boy, at the end of this season, we sure aren't on the same wavelength, are we, folks at home? But anyway, so basically I just want to collapse the world economy and then...
And give everybody free gas.
Yeah. I would want to see what would happen. If Saudi Arabia just started giving out oil for free, and it's like one per person... And they have their kid come to get a barrel of oil because they need more oil. And it's like, but only if you can carry it. So then they like force their kids to fucking carry a whole barrel of oil.
They have their kids trained so they can start carrying oil.
Yeah, which honestly, you remember those videos of those 5-year-old kids that would be like jacked and shit. And we'd be like, that's child abuse. And well, no, he actually knew that there was going to be a new sheriff in town. And that things were about to get a little bit fucked.
Exactly.
And he knew he'd want some of that crude oil, so. All right, I guess, what do you say we jump into the podcast, huh?
And now the podcast, if you will.
Yeah, why not? We have ourselves a soft launch podcast that spreads by word of mouth. And you can shout and share it, please. I'm begging the Z-Man and the Push the Official McMolds podcast. And I'll censor that. Now help us to top the charts. Yes, the real ones, but mostly the ones in your heart. Just because the season's done doesn't mean that we can't have some fun. In the meantime, we're gonna give you a rock-ass fucking episode, and also then before the season's over, that you're gonna have something crazy to watch. You're gonna be like, oh my god, this is probably the best thing I've ever seen in podcast history. I don't even know. What the hell did we... And these guys are doing that for 7 people? Yeah. Bitch, you guessed it. Woo. Woo. No, and then say the last part.
Bitch, you guessed
No,
it.
the last part.
What last part?
You's right.
What?
That's how the song goes.
You was right.
Yeah.
Oh. You was right. Welcome, everybody, to Z-Man and the Push, the official Mick Olds podcast. My name is The Push.
And I'm Z-Man. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes, thank you for tuning in to the I guess Christmas Eve, if you will, to our season finale.
Yeah. And let's just say that news took about 25 minutes.
Well, we had a lot to talk about.
We sure did. There was a lot in the news.
It was a big week.
I have some personal news.
Go off, King.
I went to the dentist for the first time in 4 years. One guy's afraid of the dentist.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much I want to talk about here.
Were
first
they
of all-
so mad at you?
First of all, you might be asking yourself, why haven't you gone in 4 years? COVID was only the answer for 2 of those years.
Sure.
And then I was like, I was having so many panic attacks all the time and kept thinking that I was dying. I was in like my 2-year stage of just panic attacks all the time.
Yeah.
And I had it in my brain that if I got numb in my face at all, I would have a panic attack and pass out or something. Or if I felt the pain of the shot, then I would have a panic attack and pass out. So I was afraid of that. So that whole thing. So now I'm better. And I went to the dentist and I told him, look, I probably got my ass like four cavities or so. Like I think I feel this one. And they're like, nope. What?
Nice.
I never floss. And you're going to try to tell me to floss now? What do you mean? I'm completely safe after 4 years of not seeing you. Why would I ever change my habits? I have a silver crown in my mouth, and it's incredibly old. It's way long overdue. Like, I think I was only supposed to have it in my mouth for 2 years, and it turned into like 8 or 9.
Damn.
And by this point, I think there was a hole in my in my crown, like along the tooth line, because I'd feel it with my tongue. And so I was finally like, it's time I go and get this fixed. So that's the main thing that I'm getting fixed. And I found out that only one of my cavities that I used to have just needs a little bit of work. Like they need to just redo the filling because it's worn down a bit too much or whatever.
Sure.
And it's around my crown, and then my crown obviously needs replaced, and that's all I need.
Sick.
And the crown can either be porcelain or gold.
Yeah, I saw that. You should definitely go for gold.
I know. No, but here's the thing. So how they were talking to me, it sounds like it would be a gold like outside.
Yeah.
But when a family member of mine saw my post, they said, yeah, gold would be underneath though. And I was like, what? If the gold isn't showing, I'm not getting it. Okay? No, it has to be showing. And if it's showing, I will drop the extra $750 on it. I'm sorry, I will. But there's some concerns with that. Because I don't know if I'm ever in a mugging situation, I'm going to have to talk really with my mouth small.
You think they'll go that far?
If I'm getting mugged, what I'm going to have to do is be like, don't, wait, please, I'll give you anything. And they're like, why do you have the smallest mouth in the entire world? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm nervous. Oh, I'm sorry. And he's like, open up. He actually used to be a dentist.
That's why he's robbing people.
Yeah. But no, at that point, somebody also responded and was like, my time at the dentist is like similar. Like I swore I had a cavity and they said you don't. And then she said that she was listening to a podcast where somebody did like an experiment where they went to like 100 different doctors over the course of a year or two, or dentists, and they found out that dentists with more debt would recommend more procedures.
I see.
And that's crazy to me.
I guess it makes sense.
I guess so, but isn't that so fucked up that they look at your mouth, and the two dentists can look at that same tooth and be like, no, that's literally fine, and then the other person be like, I guess we might as well drill it out and put fake stuff in it.
I don't know, dude.
That's crazy to me.
It's all for the love of money. That's capitalism, baby.
Yeah, but basically, I think dentistry is just a scam. I think that's the take.
That's the hot take.
That's to dentistry.
Yeah, you're not real doctors.
Yeah, you guys aren't real doctors, and never mind. I'm gonna stop myself there.
Yeah, just in case your dentist hears.
Yeah, just in case my dentist hears and I go back and he's like, "Oh wait, there's actually 8 cavities." And they're all in different parts of your mouth.
And he has to accidentally pull all your teeth and give you dentures.
Yeah, he's like, "Wait, actually none of your teeth are salvageable."
Yeah, they're all disgusting and gross.
Yeah, actually, did you know this? And also we need to take your tonsils out.
He's like, you actually need vampire teeth all the way around.
Yeah. You have that rare condition where you actually need vampire teeth, but all the way around.
Yeah. It's
and I say, what is that? T-Rexitis?
Yeah.
T-Rexoma?
T-Rexosis.
Yeah. What's another one? T-Rexuenza?
Tyrannososis.
T-Rexovirus? Just keep saying T-Rex. Yeah, so I guess that's my hour on dentistry, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thanks. What do you think?
I don't know. I think everybody needs to go to the dentist every once in a while.
And that's wrong. Bruh. Wait. What sound would I use there? Hold on. And that's wrong.
Yeah, there we go.
That'll work. I can't wait until I get a new soundboard.
Oh yeah, new season, new soundboard.
New season, new soundboard. Look out for that. Next episode we'll have a special soundboard. Don't get used to those sounds. But new season, new soundboard. And so far we have one request for a sound that I'm not too happy about because, but you'll see, I guess. It's going to be on there because it's a request from one of our 7 viewers. And what am I supposed to do? Say no to any of them?
Yeah, you can't really.
And here's the thing about this new season. We're going to be doing a rebrand, folks, and that rebrand is not official. And I've been thinking about it. If we were, say, bigger, I think a rebrand would be very concerning. Because you could upset 75% of your audience, and that could be like 400, 500 subscribers.
Yeah.
The max amount of people that we could upset is like 9. So I think we're pretty safe to do just about anything.
I think so too.
Yeah. Anyway, there's another look out for that, folks.
You're out of touch, man. Fitting.
Forget it, dude. I don't even give a shit. I really don't even care. I'm so fucking chill right now, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
My work phone just got a notif.
A noti?
A noti.
Sweet.
And now that we're recording on only one device today with my aiming down the sights Fortnite view, you know what? How about I check it? I forgot it's plugged in. It's a real shame that they couldn't see me try to pull it and it get pulled back. And I know I'm not going to unplug it because that would require 2 hands. And
You only got 1 hand free. Nice.
Yeah. So, all right. That's my thing. Go ahead.
How about an improv?
Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. So.
Okay. Let's think of a good one here for the pre-season finale. I want to dive into a world we haven't been in yet. What's a good
The
kind of...
multiverse.
Not the multiverse, dude.
I'm kidding. It was a joke. Sorry.
No, fine. What if we bring in the multiverse?
No, don't.
Of all our past improvs.
Dude, I was thinking about it. Everybody's going to be like, why are they talking about what if? Because Star Wars did it and it worked.
Exactly.
That's why.
And Marvel did it.
Because I was
and
about to say,
worked.
what if we had a producer and we could have done like an actual like season recap where
That would've
somebody
been sick.
actually compiled like moments from our... Because I thought about that earlier in the week and it overwhelmed me. So I said, fuck it, I'm not even trying.
Yeah, good call.
Because like, for example, some of the best bits are like the Hobo Johnson bit, the Donald Trump in space bit. Wow, I can only name those. I really can only name those right now. Oh no, I really liked our Shark Tank bit because you did really good on the being Mr. Wonderful and also the other guy. That was really good.
Sweet.
And I, you know, it's really easy. If we could just have a producer that fucks with the vision, that doesn't want to get paid, that just wants to do all of the hard work for no money at all, that would be awesome.
Dude, that's what I need to find a girl who's like some kind of production worker. Like, you know what I mean?
Can I be honest here?
Yeah.
Something tells me if they're a production worker and they're living in Cleveland, Ohio, they're probably not making that much money and therefore they will not work for free.
Well, yeah, but how dope would that be? Is all I'm saying.
It would be dope. It would be dope, except for the fact that you'd be fucking the producer and not chill.
That would be a conflict of interest.
Yeah, because
For
what
sure.
if you guys break up? Like, for example, what if me and Haley break up? Do you realize how disastrous that'd be for our podcast? Because I would spitefully go through every episode. I'd stay up a whole weekend, all night long, all weekend long, and edit her out of every single episode and then re-upload every episode.
Well, I guess that's kind of on you then. Because if you guys did break up and you kept the episodes on there, nobody else would care.
It would be disastrous for the podcast, and then I'd be on here the whole time like, oh.
Well, let's just think of
I'd be like this the whole time, and you're like, welcome to Z-Man and the Push, and I'm like, so sad.
it. Well, then just don't break up.
That's good that you mentioned that, because I was actually thinking about breaking up with her right after this episode.
Well, no, that's a horrible idea.
Yeah. And also I'd lose half of my mortgage payments.
Exactly.
It'd be a horrible financial decision.
It would be so irresponsible.
Yeah.
As your banker, I cannot allow you to do this.
That is crazy that you will potentially be my banker.
I can't.
Why?
Legally.
Because a friend?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't really need a banker per se, because I don't really do anything crazy. It would just be like I walk into your bank and be like, hey, can I make a withdrawal?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to do that even, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're my banker.
Yeah.
And I say, I need to make a deposit. I just got paid from my podcast after we had the season finale, and it was, somebody gave me $20,000 on a check.
On a check.
And I need to deposit this into my business account. I need to open an LLC. And then you're like, that's where I can't help you anymore. Now I have to turn it over to somebody else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Do you ever think about that? How if we ever do make money here, I have to make an LLC, and that will make me hate this even more.
But then we can get a PPP loan.
PPP-ness?
PPP-ness, dude.
No, you know how the classic song goes, or saying goes, mo money, mo problems.
Amen.
If we ever make money from this podcast, I will hate it more.
I'm pretty sure you've said on the record on the podcast that this could never be work for you like that. Like you would be happy if this was your job.
Did I say that?
I'm like 99% sure you've said that.
I actually
before.
just messaged Hayden, the person that suggested we use a certain sound, and I told them that all I want to do is do my stupid little podcast, make my silly little animations, and play my stupid little video games.
Yeah.
And did I mean that? Who's to say?
Absolutely.
I'd probably have to do some push-ups in between there. I'd probably get sick and tired of looking at the same goddamn computer screen.
Yeah, you'd have to get out once in a while.
Yeah, I'd have to probably go on walks. I don't know. If podcasting became my full-time job, can I be clear with you? If podcasting became my full-time job, I think I'd also try to breed reptiles.
If podcasting became my full-time job, I think I would try to have another podcast as well.
Really?
Yeah,
Just
why not?
called. Do you think that you would keep the name The Push?
Yeah, and maybe it'd be like I don't know, like just an advice.
Pushing the boundaries.
Yeah, or an advice hour.
Pushing my agenda.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
No, that's funny. Pushing my agenda is a really
Fuck
good name.
yeah.
All right, new idea for the Z-Man and the Push rebrand. It's just called Pushing My Agenda. Pushing my agenda with Z-Man.
And Z-Man's off the podcast. Now we have a producer.
Yeah, the rebrand is I'm only a producer now. Do you want? I don't know if I can I don't know if I could say this lightly or politely here, but I would never fucking want to be a producer for a podcast.
Yeah.
That is like all of the worst parts about it.
Yeah. And none
but
of the fun.
Only that. Yeah, so I would never do that, and I'll keep my day job. Thank you. All right. Well, that was the reflecting on our success and potential success in the future hour.
Yes.
Do you think people are going to hate that segment? I can name one person who would tell me that segment sucks ass.
Yeah.
And it's my lovely girlfriend, Haley.
Of course.
She hates when we don't just talk about our day.
She loves to beat us down.
Yeah. How about we get into that improv, huh?
Oh, yeah, man. Shit. Okay. Let's. I want to think of something new and something out of our comfort zones.
Oops.
All right. How about this?
Don't make me meat wad. I'm way too comfortable with that.
No, yeah. I couldn't get off the meatwad track, but I think I got something here. We're in a mall food court, and I am a customer, and you are handing out samples.
Okay.
All right. Okay, and I'm walking.
Okay. Hey, sir, you want to try a sample?
What do you got?
Well, this new place that opened up behind us called Kiki's Kitchen.
Uh-huh.
And don't look, okay. I know Kiki is spelled with 2 capital K's. we're working on the sign.
Uh-huh.
But the food, the food is good.
Okay.
The food is. Look, I know, and I know what my hat says. Look, I know the initials that are on my hat.
Uh-huh.
Can we start over? I don't want to run
dude,
with this.
Keep going.
Look, I'm sorry. Look. Give me a break, okay?
Uh-huh.
I needed a job. I just got laid off. All right. I was an accountant for 5 years.
Can
and I got laid off, and I need a job, okay? And I know this isn't super glamorous.
Uh-huh.
Can you what? Go ahead. You can speak.
Can I just have a...
Yeah.
Same?
So, as you know, this is a brunch place. It's a brunch takeout place, kind of like your fast food brunch place. And that's what separates Kiki from the seaweed. and it's also nautical theme.
If I could just actually.
So this here is the quiche.
What's in it?
Egg, and our
Mm-hmm.
awesome seafood blend, which is a mix of imitation crab and minced shrimp.
I can't have shellfish.
Okay, let me take that one back for you. And here's some hand sanitizer just in case you're allergic and don't want any lawsuits happening. Over here,
Is this?
Huh?
Is this a sample?
no, that's hand sanitizer. Just kind of rub that into your hands. Just kind of rub that in. And like the backs also. Okay, yeah, there you go. So this one is actually just a
Am I supposed to taste it or something?
No, you can smell it if you want. Pretty gnarly, right?
Yeah, I guess I just don't get it.
Yep. So here's another quiche
Can I have
that
a
we have.
napkin to get this stuff off?
Well, it's supposed to take. Yeah. Here's a napkin for you.
Thanks. Gross. It's disgusting.
Here's the. Oh, I accidentally gave you the sauce. I'm sorry. Can I actually give you the hand sanitizer? I'm so sorry. I accidentally pumped sauce into your hand.
You know what? I think I'm all right.
Okay. Sorry about that, but that's actually our secret sauce. Did it smell good to you?
It smelled like lemons.
Yep, because
Kinda
it
like
complements
vodka or like tequila or something. Some kind of really strong alcohol smell.
Oh my days. I think I've been pumping hand sanitizer onto all of the other samples that I've been giving out.
Well, that explains why nobody likes it.
Is that do people say that were people talking out in the food court?
Yeah. People were like, "Did you taste that quiche?" And the other people were like, "No." And then people were like, "It tastes like hand sanitizer."
They were saying it tastes like hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Nobody can find out about this. I need this job. You know, how about this? You go tell everybody that it was just a funny misunderstanding and everything was bad. And what I'll do is I'll give you $10 and then please also try this piece of quiche that has no shellfish in it and then try it with our secret sauce that will not be hand sanitizer.
You said it had crab in it.
No, this one doesn't. And no, it was imitation crab, which is just Alaskan pollock. It's just Alaskan pollock. It's a fish.
I don't care what kind of crab
All right,
it
but
was.
this one doesn't. It has bacon and sausage. It's an American one, normal.
Why are you yelling at me?
Dude, you're really upsetting me.
You want me to do this favor for you and tell everybody that you made a goof or you were just joking around or somebody pranked you.
Don't tell me I was joking because, like, what do they think? I'm a YouTube prankster or something? And they're going to be like, oh, we need to kill all YouTube pranksters. They're going to do that and they're going to be talking about it on Twitter all the time. Just tell them that it was like a fucking, it was like we had a bad batch of eggs and somebody it tasted like alcohol.
Nobody's gonna be happy with that. You poisoned them.
I didn't. Something tells me that you don't want to work with me here.
Why would I? You're making this my problem. First you give me something I'm allergic to, and now you try to make me work for you for $10.
$10 for what? 2 minutes of work? How about you do the math, huh? That's $300 an hour.
That's how much I make at work in a half an hour. Which means I make $600 an hour normally. So why would I work for less?
Can you please try this sausage and bacon quiche?
I am allergic to crab, okay?
There's no crab in this one. I promise.
Did they touch?
No.
Were they prepared in the same fucking lab?
No.
Are you sure?
We don't even have a lab. We have one stupid little kitchen.
Yeah, were they prepared separately?
Duh. In the same kitchen. With the same knives.
See, that's the problem. I can't have shellfish.
Oh my god!
Just the fact
so
that it
what?
touched
So
my skin.
So basically, walking outside's gonna kill you. Wow, you seem real strong, big man.
What?
You know, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. You come here and you belittle me just because, I got laid off from my accounting job and now I have to work at Kiki's Kitchen, which is like a really fucked up name. Who didn't catch this and who fucking made these hats?
You applied to work here.
Look, I sent out about 500 fucking things on Indeed, okay?
Uh-huh.
And only one response. And guess who's got a fucking rent to pay? Not me, but hopefully me one day.
Where do you live right now?
My mom.
Oh, sweet.
I had to move in with her after I got laid off.
Nice. Free rent.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you get to play video games all the time?
No, because I gotta fucking keep looking for a fucking job and I gotta fucking work when I have one. And I gotta do so many fucking chores. She's always making me do chores.
Do you have to mow the lawn?
She's like, oh, it's the summertime. You gotta mow the lawn once a week. I'm like, once a week, bitch? What? Once a week? What the fuck? And then she's always like, I cooked dinner for you and I bought all the food and you gotta eat. And then I also made leftovers for you and there's leftovers for you and all that stuff. So you just gotta do the dishes. And I'm like, bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bitch.
Uh-huh.
So... And then she's like, can you take out the trash, please, just this one time? Like, I know I don't ask much of you. And I'm like, shut up, bitch.
I actually have an appointment to get to.
Okay.
What was your name again?
You know what? I don't think that I should tell you.
Good call. And that was the improv.
I got really into that character.
Yeah.
What about you?
I felt connected to my character.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've been in situations like that where I just can't get away from somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, that felt good. And I've felt connected to that character because I trap people.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I do. So I want to reflect a little bit.
Sure.
I feel like I keep getting trapped, but on accident and for like literally non-stuff, like no, like non-things, if that makes sense. But I also know that I trapped Ty. So, all right, so let's go back. Let's go to New Year's Eve. I went to Liam's for his New Year's party. And Ty started talking to me, and then I brought up Junk Majesty. And because the new song had just dropped that day.
Yeah.
The little 2 songs or whatever. And I started showing him a video, and it took me, I probably had him trapped for about 2 minutes. And then after that 2 minutes, I realized, oh fuck, I'm trapping Ty and he doesn't actually care that much right now. So then I let him go. And I think I figured it out after 2 minutes though. And I think I was safe, where Ty was like, okay, moving on. Like where he didn't think like, oh fuck Zach. But I had probably about 1,000 of those things happen to me at Jackie's party last Saturday.
Word.
Where I was kind of in the mood where I just didn't really want to talk to anybody. I just kind of wanted to be doing something. Like either just watching something or playing something. I just kind of wanted to be doing something. I didn't want to just be talking to somebody.
Yeah.
And everywhere I went, somebody would start talking to me, and then I'd have to be like, haha, yeah. And then like turn and walk away. And I really don't like doing that.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward. I realized that at the party too, because like, I think I told you last weekend, but I just wanted to like sing all day.
Yeah.
And that's all I wanted to do at Mal's. Like he had the fucking setup so we could.
Right.
And then people just wanted to keep talking to me. I was like, I don't want to talk. I just want to sing. People want to ask me about how my job is. And
it's like, if it was that good, I would fucking tell you.
Yeah.
If there was something actually good going on, I'd fucking tell you. Don't ask me.
Yeah. I mean, I just worked my whole job all week. I don't want to talk about it.
Dude, oh my God. You are speaking my language right now. I get home from work, and then Haley's like, "This is what happened at my job today. I'm going to relive every second of it to you right now." And I'm like, holy cow. How do you want to do that?
Exactly.
Like, I get off of work, and I'm like, I am not thinking about anything that I just did,
1000%.
unless it was very cool and significant, and I'm like, guess what I'm involved with?
Yeah.
You know? Like, if I'm working on $1 million deal or something, like I've talked about that before, but
Hell yeah.
but yeah, I can't get around. I can't wrap my head around wanting to talk about work. It's crazy to
Yeah.
me. Like, it just, in my mind, it's crazy. I just cannot understand it.
100% agree. If I want to talk about work, I better be getting paid for it.
Yeah. If I'm about to think about work right now, shit.
Shit.
All right. Well, it's about that time.
Already.
Yeah, let's do a Mad Lib.
Let's do it.
Do you know where the book is?
Isn't it up there?
That's that's a small thing.
Oh. Where the
Uh-oh. Oh, phew.
Uh,
That's a small thing that it's going to be a Valentine's Day surprise.
I need a pen. Thanks, dog.
Yep.
Okay, found one. Oh. All right. What's the theme?
The theme is finale.
Okay.
So all things related to closing, to ending, to finishing.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Start off with the noun.
Okay. Finish. Like the finish, like he reached the finish. No, wait, hold on. End. Actually do end.
Person in room, male.
That'll be Z-Man.
Adjective.
Okay. Closing. Wait, no, closed.
Noun.
This is tough. I want it to be. I want all the words to basically be relatively the same. Wait, hold on. So what about climax?
All right,
Because
another
in
one.
sex terms, that means it's over.
And then
Another
no.
what? What do you need?
Another noun.
Another noun. What if we do?
And another noun after that. so-
Okay. So what if we do? What if we do? Closing time
Okay.
for one of them, and then we do finale.
Now we need an adjective.
An adjective. All right, adjective to describe something that's over. Concluded.
Color.
Black, because you fade to black.
Of course.
Yeah.
That could be risky. I'm not reading ahead or behind, so don't worry.
Okay.
I didn't say animal, did I?
No.
Animal.
Okay. There's no real animal that represents the end.
What if-
Horseman.
There you go. You're thinking Revelations?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what I was thinking.
Yep.
Noun.
Apocalypse.
Boy, I don't know how to spell apocalypse, but give me an adjective.
Melancholy. No. Bittersweet.
And another adjective. to end it.
Yeah, to end the finale themed podcast or Mad Lib.
Mad Lib.
What's a good? You come up with one with me here. We want a really nice, strong one.
Adjective.
I'm thinking finalized. I'm thinking.
I was thinking grand, like grand finale.
Wait, I thought of a meta one.
Okay.
Eggy.
Okay. We'll go with that.
Because our podcasts end with an egg.
Of course. All right. This one is called The Big Dance.
Uh-oh.
But I'm changing the name to The Last Dance.
There we go.
Okay. Last night, our school had a big dance to celebrate the N team's homecoming. I went with Z-Man and some of our friends. It was really closed.
It was really closed.
The dance committee went all out and decorated the climax to look just like a closing time with plants, trees, and flowers. Flowers they bought from a local finale, and some really concluded sets that were donated by the drama club. There was even a fountain in the middle of the room that was trickling black water into a pool. Guess it was safe. There was a DJ there playing all of our favorite songs. We even danced the Horseman dance. At the end of the night, the DJ played Apocalypse Love, and my bittersweet date asked me to dance, even though it was a slow song. It was an eggy night, and I'll never forget it.
Yep. I like the Horseman dance. It makes me think of a dance that would call on the end of the world. All right, let's put an egg on it.
Okay.
What's in that quiche? Egg?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
What more can you say?
Right.
You went to the dentist and you were like, oh my God, I probably have so many cavities. And then the dentist was like, no, you just have a bunch of eggs.
Yeah. Or I went to the egg test.
Uh-huh.
I went to the egg test and I said, I have a bunch of cavities. And they said, are you yoking? No, I'm not. We need to. All right. We should ban "Are you yoking me?"
Yeah.
from. All right.
For sure.
So that's banned. And they say, no, your teeth are egg white.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or white as an egg.
Or they're white as an egg and they're egg white.
Or the dentist says, oh my goodness, look at these teeth. They look like they're as yellow as a bunch of yolks.
Mm-hmm.
And then he does the cleaning and all that stuff. And then when you're leaving, he's like, whoa, look at those eggy whites.
Yep. And then he says, all right, for your crown, it can either be porcelain or yolk.
Or eggshell.
All right. Thank you for bearing with us and making sure that we hit the bus. We get on the bus and we go down to our jobs. And you say, hey Bob, you're the bus driver. I see you're the guy that always greets me every morning, 9 to 5, or starts my 9 to 5. I'm talking my job. And afterwards I'll have a corn on the cob at my cookout. And you better look out, 'cause Bob is coming to the He's my friend. Ooh, watch him bend. Somebody pulled out the limbo stick. Uh-oh, here's a magic trick. Man, Bob sure can do it all now, can't he? I got 3 kids on the way. Olay. My wife's pregnant with triplets, Bob, what do you say?
Hey, I'm Heartthrob Bob. I like to throw lobs in the driveway with the kids on the basketball court. I'm so athletic, I can jump on a pogo stick. It's really fun, I'm just like a kid, but I'm real old. My friends say I'm really cool, but I'm not. I've actually never been married. It's pretty sad and apparent in the way that I act like I've never had a dad, but I do. I've just never seen him, and I'm miserable. I'm Bob, and I'm dead inside. My friends don't see it. Why would they? It's really hard. I wish I didn't have a job so I could just sit all day and maybe stack some hay. Yeah, I've always wanted to live on a farm, but nobody ever asked me that because everybody thinks I'm so funny.
Gosh, Bob, you're so funny.
It wasn't a joke.
Man, look at this bloke. Anyway, thanks for coming. I would like you to see them with your own eyes. I'd like you to be the godfather of my guys. They're all boys, all 3 of them. They'll have penises like them. Anyway, Bob, I want you to be their godfather, and I know you don't have a lot of experience. And also, you might think I'm delirious, but I'm not. I'm thinking straight. I haven't had a drink since the 6th grade, and I only smoked weed a little bit in high school. So you best believe that I am cool and sober. Why else would I invite you over? You're important to me. Now, will you be a godfather of 3?
Oh, Kyle, don't make me a crier. I'm gonna cry because I'm so happy. I'd love to be the one who teaches all your sons how to grow up and be a funny guy and always never be shy. Did that make sense? I'm mixing up words because I'm in suspense. I'm so happy and so scared. What if they don't like me and they think I'm weird? That would be bad. I would be way too sad. I mean, look at me. I'm a mess already. What do you think I'm gonna do with 3 kids?
I don't know. But just so you know, being a godfather's not super important. I mean, after all, I'm still gonna be their dad. Basically, you're just gonna come in when I'm dead. So if I die, then they go legally to you. I don't know. I think that's how it used to work. But now it would probably have to go to court. But hey, it's just a gesture. Maybe just take it as a gesture. And sure, you can meet them and tell them how to be funny. But just remember that I'll be spending the money on all their clothes and everything they need and their runny nose when I have to take them to the doctor to find out if I am raising them proper. So basically what I'm saying is there's no responsibilities for you.
I don't wanna pick a bone, but will this be like Game of Thrones, where I'm trying to kill you so I can gain custody of your kids? Granted, that doesn't happen in the show, but it's more like they kill each other to become king or queen or sit on the Iron Throne. Will I have to kill you to get with your kids? when I say get with, I mean have them as mine. I'm sorry if this isn't fine, and I'm sorry if this isn't the time, but I would like to have some kids of my own. And if you're gonna give me yours, that would be like having 3 clones, 'cause they're triplets. I mean 2 clones because they're triplets. Sorry.
Look, if you decide to kill me, I can't be mad. But if you thrill me, it will make me sad. Please just don't fuck my wife when I'm gone. Honestly, actually, maybe you should, because I'm tired of mowing the lawn. This married life, I only have one chore, but boys, it's sure a bore. I'm sick and tired of all the lawn care. Maybe I should try to dust a chair, or vacuum the carpet, do the dishes. Maybe I should cook what my wife wishes. I don't know, maybe anything but this lawn. I'm tired of seeing this fucking green thing grow all the time. Actually, maybe you should fucking kill me. You know what, actually, I changed my mind. You can marry my wife too, and... Bob, thanks for coming to my party. My cookout, I mean. Maybe I'll see you on Monday at the station.
Kyle, I don't mean to be a hog, but can you hand me another dog? And let me make this clear, I'm staying for another beer. Let's talk about your kids and open up some lids and throw them on the ground, 'cause we're getting drunk now.
And eating hot dogs.
We just improv'd our sing song, our ending song.
Damn right we did. That's 2 improvs for you fuckers.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so let's thanks everybody for tuning into this preseason finale episode of Z-Man and the Push, the official McNults podcast. You know, thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks for a great first season,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Yeah, so this season, I believe, is going to be 67 episodes long, just like any normal standard season.
Of course.
So next season will also be another 67 episodes long.
Well, no, the first season was the first season, the pilot season. So it's always shorter than the rest of them.
Right.
So next season will be 134 episodes.
So stay tuned. We're so excited to go on this journey with you all. Namaste.
Namaste in bed.
And Ariwa Itsamone. I don't know what that means, but I heard it on a video a long time ago where somebody's like, Ariwa Itsamone, ciao galela pejum. And I don't know at all what that means. That could be a slur for all I mean. I know.
Yeah. Hope not.
I hope not also. We'll have the producer look into that. Psych, bitch.
Psych.
Psych, bitch.
Psych. Okay.
All right, let's look at the camera for like a little bit at the end here.